Hello everybody, I got some good news today. The Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Tournament of 2022 is coming your way and I cannot wait. I am very excited for this, okay? We haven't had a Mario Kart 8 tournament since about 2017, so it's been a really long time, okay? Actually no, 2019, still it's been 3 years. I cannot wait, so let's get right into it. Part 1, what could that mean, Ethan? Well, part 1 of rules, regulations, and outline. There are 28 names here, the possible competitors who could be competing. And if you see your name up here, listen, all the 28 competitors here will dwindle down to 24, which means you want to be one of the 24 who competes and possibly wins at this great tournament coming up, okay? So if you see your name here, you were interested in competing and you may get a shot at competing with the other 23 when the tournament comes up. So stay tuned for more information on that. Let's go over some general rules here. Smart steering on is the ability for your kart to not fall off the track, neither perform shortcuts. And for the tournament, this will be off, especially on 200cc. We want people performing awesome shortcuts and falling off the map, because that's what those maps are designed for, right? Those tracks per se. Tilt controls on is being able to move your kart back and forth by going vroom, vroom, vroom. You know what I mean, like a steering wheel. Tilt controls off is the ability to move your kart left and right by using your left thumb on the left joystick. Now you can have tilt controls on or off. Either way is okay with me for the tournament, all right? So practice with whatever one you feel is most necessary to get you the win. Now auto acceleration on is the ability for your kart to accelerate forward without having to hold A on your controller. Auto acceleration off is the opposite. You will have to hold A to accelerate. Now, especially for 200cc, I recommend auto acceleration on, so you don't have to hold A down while braking through those sharp drifts. Now this is perfect. We go to the group stage. During the group stage playoffs, we will be playing and competing on 150cc, which is the second highest speed in the game. And when we get down to the top 12 competitors in the grand final, they will be competing at 200cc, which is the highest speed in the game, and it will lead for the most competitive racing we've seen all tournament long. Tracks. The original 48 tracks that came out with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe will be available during the tournament, but will be available at random, along with the newest 8 tracks that have come out in the last couple months. These 8 tracks right here, wave 1 of the booster course pass. Now, mind you, there may be some newer courses that come out in the next couple months before the tournament goes underway. So those will be available at random as well. Now you may be thinking, hold up, what's this X for? No, I wanna know what that means. Well, this is Baby Park in the background if you can't tell, and it is banned from the tournament. And there are a few reasons, I'll get to that in a second. But I did lie to you, I'm sorry for that. I lied to you. This is one of the 40 original tracks that came out with the game. It will not be available for a few reasons. People generally don't like it. It is 7 laps long. Let's see, what else? Well, there's not a lot of skill to it. There's only drifting, so I'm eliminating it. Sorry if you like Baby Park. I don't know a lot of people who do, okay? See ya. Competitors, points, and grouping. As you can see here, when we do the random drawing in the next week or two, you will be grouped within 24 people into 4 groups consisting of 6 competitors. And as you can see here, the way we will draw these names is going and starting at group A, going all the way to group D. In the second arrow, what that means is that instead of going and jumping all the way back from group D to group A and starting all over again, we will just start there from group D and work our way back to group A and so forth and so on. Now these are the 6 matches that will take place during the group stage playoffs. And yes, I see your smiles. They will all be streamed on Twitch for your friends, your families, and the president and whomever else to watch. And if you see here, remember what group you will be in determines when you race that day. But this all takes place during one day, okay? Remember that. Now at the end of the group stage playoffs, 12 competitors from those playoffs will be eliminated and 12 will go on. But what this slide really shows here is that it doesn't matter which group you're from. There may be groups like Group D where 4 people from the group go on to the grand final of the top 12 competitors. And that means that group was a lot closer because a lot more people made it out of the group, right? Or unlike Group C or A where you're unsure, it was kind of even. Or Group B where only 2 made it out and were the top of the tournament and in the group, obviously. But that shows that it's not going to be even, or it could be, or it could not. We'll have to see. Really, anything goes here. On to part 2. There it is. Sneaky part 2 of rules, regulations, and outline. As you can see here, again, as well as group stage playoffs will be streamed. The grand final, which will be played out on a different day, will be streamed as well. So for the viewers watching who are not competing, I hope you cannot wait for that. Anyways, after the group stage playoffs take place, again, yet to be announced, TBD, the grand final will take place, I'd say, in a couple weeks after the group stage playoffs to give the competitors some time to get used to the jump from 150 to 200 cc, as you can see here. So let's start at the group stage playoffs. You will play along with your group versus another group 4 tracks per group match at random, okay? Which means you and your group will play 12 races total in the group stage playoffs. That means 6 series in total, not for yourself, but as you saw earlier, for the whole of the group stage playoffs. Now for the grand final, this is the exciting part. 8 races or 8 tracks will be chosen at random and be raced on. And if there is a first place tie between 2, 3 competitors, maybe even 4, heck it, they will go into a decider race with the rest of the lobby to see who the champion is, okay? Few more rules here. Each lobby during the tournament should not have more than one of the same character. We are doing this for a very simple reason. If there are 2 or more of the same character in the lobby, me managing the tournament and counting down the points you need to get to the grand final and win the tournament, I'm just gonna be stuck. I will not know who is who, and I will not be able to count down who is playing what character. So now everyone in the lobby or a server will need to play a different character so I can count down the points and I know who's playing who. Each monitor / tiny television will have 1 switch connected to it and 2 players playing on that switch and on that monitor, okay? We're doing this for the sole purpose of split screen, and since there's 1 match going at a time, that means we will have 6 monitors in total, and I'm sure with the people who are competing, we can get those monitors here and on our way. And for split screen, only 2 players playing on 1 monitor. I'm not gonna even think about extending it because the screens will be way too small to see anything. Lastly, the first 24 people to sign up after the date is announced, which will be announced after this video is out in some time, will qualify for the tournament. So as we saw earlier, there are 28 people interested in the tournament. But if you can make it on that day, please qualify, okay? You will be entered into the official tournament. Entry fee and prizes. Each competitor will have to enter a $5 entry fee to enter in the tournament. 75 of the cumulative $120 from the 24 entry fees will be entered into the top 3 prize shown. First place getting $35, second $25, and third $15. So Ethan, where does the 45 other dollars go? The amount of money, where does that go? Well, that goes towards me, but towards the Mario Kart Champion Trophy, which I will be ordering online after all the entry fees are in. Last reminders. So if you want to stay on top for any more news or for the name drawing for the group stage playoffs, please look me up on Instagram at Sayer Esports and give it a follow and turn on notifications to stay updated at all times. And the tournament will be streamed on my Twitch at Cartoon Guy Ethan 101. Again, group drawing, it will be held on my Instagram in the next week or two after a tournament date is set. So remember that. Stay on the lookout. Lastly, a YouTube video for the newer competitors will release in the next week, focusing on shortcuts, kart mechanics, item usage, and extra tips and more, okay? So stay out for that if you're one of the newer competitors entering our tournament. I know there'll be quite a few, and I know that you'll want to stay at the top level competition to get to that grand final and possibly win the $35 prize and trophy, okay? So stay on the lookout for that, and I thank everyone for watching sincerely. I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you later.